Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video from the channel by the name of LeaIsChill. Today we are here bright and early for the official release of Yuta into the game. And so I am recording this in a different way this time. I have my phone connected to this instead so that the quality will be much better than LD Player. And we're just going to go ahead and look directly at the official gacha for Yuta. And he looks incredible. I've seen now a couple of his animations inside game, and he seems like he's going to be such a fun unit to use. They released like a weird SR only banner here for some reason, and so I grinded up the event that's currently ongoing, and I did end up getting 3 copies of the SR Inumaki from this, which is kind of cool. So I'm probably going to use him at some point, but today we're just going to go all in on Yuta, and hopefully within our roughly 5 multis we can do, we'll get lucky with it. They also gave out a free multi in the form of the 10 gacha tickets there, and obviously they're giving out the free launch celebration as well with all of this, so it should be nice and fun. But we're gonna have some good times with this. I'm going to pray that we don't get shafted, but obviously so far on these banners it's been pretty rough. So we're gonna start off with our first paid single, just in case, you know, sometimes it goes well, sometimes it goes badly. But it is all pure luck and nada. All right, we're gonna go all in, see if we can get lucky, and if we do get a copy of him, I am definitely gonna do a showcase as of today. But please, Yuji, I need you to black flash. He black flashed. Oh shit, okay. That's a guaranteed SSR, can it be a character? Obviously these banners have consistently been, so far, a 5% rate for recollection memories and a 2.5% rate for characters. But let's see if we can get lucky with it. Here we go. No, it's next one. It's a recollection. Oh, it's the new one though. It's cool that I got the new one, but that is brutal. What does it actually do? Command skill, self buff on both styles of techniques, and I can't check the limit break. Okay, here it is. When he's below 40%, recover 20%. Okay, not the greatest one. I'm not sure if it's worth it unless you're just running him as like a solo, but let's keep going. After this one, I'm gonna check what the rates are, because obviously I assume that it's the same as usual, but we'll check after that. Nada. Okay, let's just see if the animation gives us anything cool, because it is a full multi. Come on. That is double SSR, never mind. They're triple SSR. The animations do not matter at all. What the ever-living hell? Okay, come on, characters. Characters would be what I need most. Brutal. That is now 2 out of 5 on dupes on that. I got Black Flash Yuji! Okay. That is another green attacker to use now. Well, hey, I will definitely take that. Yeah, I didn't spot the difference between a memory there and Yuji, but I got him! I actually got Yuta! Yo! Oh my god, that is incredible. Look at this fucking art, man. This is some of the coolest art in this game so far. This will be my wallpaper forever. Wow, I actually got lucky. That is a crazy ass multi. That is the craziest multi I've seen on this game in any form of content. And now I have that thing at 2 out of 5? Yo. Okay, do I keep going? Deadass no. Because, like, on a banner like this, I don't really want dupes of him. Dupes of him would only be worth it if I got 2 of them, because it's pretty much just, like, a 10% power increase every dupe. And so it really isn't all that viable for me to go super hard on these banners. Gotcha details. Let me just see what the rates are. Oh god, so much text. Yep, it is still a 2.5% rate for SSRs. And Yuta into the banner is 0.7%, so that's still pretty rough, but that is just how these banners end up going. Here, I'm going to use my last 2 tickets here, see if we get lucky on them, because I just have them. But I think I'm going to go ahead and skip to a little bit later on today, when I have Yuta and the new Yuji that I got, all the way up to level 70 at least, and then we'll do an incredible showcase on him today. See you guys in 1 second. Okay, so I went ahead and upgraded Yuta as far as I possibly can, and so he is currently at level 72. His skill levels are at least on 3 for all of them, 4 on the 2 middle, and then I went to 7 for his ultimate because that'll be the thing that'll be hitting super hard and have the free enhancement on it, so it'll be kind of nice to have upgraded. But he is going to be our main attacker from here on out because Gojo kills himself at turn 7. And so this should be a very fun time. I don't really know where to showcase him. I think I'm going to accept all my missions real quick just so that we get a little bit back. I'm going to accept my curse friends over here. And then I think we're going to showcase him directly on the investigation game mode. This is basically just running through a bunch of levels that are wave-based in a row and taking a look at the characters and having some fun with it. So I'm just going to go ahead and replace Mai with Yuta. We don't really need Nanami on this team for right now, but I don't really have any other units that fit super well with the category I'm required for. So maybe I will just run a second Nanami just for the fun of it, and we'll have probably Noritoshi in the background for now. But for Yuta, because he seems to be split between both types of damage, I'm considering either giving him this right here just so he gets the extra curse technique increase whenever he ults, or this one is any command skill, but it's only physical. Wish I had one that did both. This one's damage dealt. I feel like that's ideal, actually. And this one would be, if he's under 50% HP, he'll gain extra cursed energy efficiency. He probably won't be low on HP anytime soon, but I think that is better for him for right now. And then we're just going to give Noritoshi Kamo the physical one right there, and we should be all good. Nami, I'm now giving the physical technique increase on crit, because I feel like that fits really well with how he's built and stuff like that, but it should be a good time. But yeah, we're going to see how Yuta ends up running. Turn off auto. Obviously, these first 2 are going to be super easy. What's he got? Single target melee attack, AoE 105% that increases his crit or decreases the crit resist of them, has a chance to instant kill. Huh. And melee hybrid damage to one enemy that does a little bit of both. 4 hits total. So he basically does like a bouncing AoE as well. Interesting. I think this one's not going to last the whole turn, and so... Oh, he actually did last the whole turn. My bad. Here, let's see how Cursed Speech is going to end up doing it. Punch, punch. That's just crit resist down. Okay, and that it immediately gave Nanami the chance to actually crit there. I actually kind of like that. If I'm running double attacker, having Yuta right before Nanami will be able to increase my amount of crit gauge or ult gauge on Nanami because I prioritize the crits to get extra ult on him. Kind of actually synergizes really well. Yeah, I think Yuta's going to be one of the coolest units to use, and he isn't a self-buffer, which I'm seeing that a lot of people are saying that... So someone in my comments, first of all, said that you can stack buffs, which I didn't know inside this game, so that would change a lot of how you work inside the harder levels. But because Yuta only self-buffs on his ultimate, I wonder if he'll be prioritizing someone like Incomplete Domain Megumi to be able to actually do his best. Regardless, let's see how much damage Yuta does on his third. Yeah, those 4 hits are crazy. Slash, kick, kick, and done. Nice. Yeah, if he's meant to be low on HP for my current memory for him, I'm not really a fan of that. I wonder which one I can give him to equip. The one that we obviously just pulled from the banner was directly for him, which is, it gives 45% physical and 45% cursed energy damage. And so he probably actually likes that one the best. If I can get that one a dupe, I'll probably end up using that instead for him in the future. I'm not sure about the free heal, but it's still better to have the dupe in it than not. We're gonna buff with him. Let's AoE and see what we want to do. I'm just going to buff with Nanami right now. Jeez. The damage he does is pretty crazy on even just the single target attack. And we'll save the ultimate for the next enemy. I really want to see Rika's animation though. Which means I need to make sure that Yuta gets his ultimate before the big snail. I think that means I don't actually ult with Nami next turn. Here, I've just been taking nothing but the attack increases for this domain because it's kind of easy enough. I need to unlock the second domain investigation, which is just like this. When we do the Chapter 7 as of tomorrow, obviously today is going to be a Yuta day. And so we actually do have the ult for him. So I think I'm going to do... I want to see if Drumming Beat carries over between... I'm just going to actually use the recollection here too. I want to see if Drumming Beat carries over between this and the next boss. Nanami goes ahead and does his full animation. See, it was glitching over on LD player, so I'm glad I decided to change that. Yeah! Good stuff. Alright, so Panda, will you continue to be a gorilla in the next fight? Let's see. I can hear my cat sharpening his nails outside my room. Alrighty. Actually, I'm going to give the crit rate increase. That's just what I usually take on the last little area here if I'm not going to struggle too much against it. And let's just do it. We're going to go Gojo-less. Who needs Gojo anyway, right? He may be the linchpin of the entire society, but he's no All Might. Let's do this. Gotta admit though, Gojo is built different. Just immediately snail ult with that, use the recollection, and we will AoE and see what Yuta decides to do. How much will this do? So this is a free debuff. And now? God, that's rad. Was that 132,000 on each of them? Yeah. And there you go. That is such a good buff on everybody as well. And then did he just protect everybody? One sec, let me see what buffs he has. So he can no longer gain his ultimate again for 3 more turns. He buffs himself for 20% on both of his tiles of technique. He gets extra break damage, extra damage dealt, and an extra 10% to both of the increases too. What did he just do for his passive that gave everyone the extra ult gauge and barrier too? I can't quite see. Resurrection status? No, that's on the thing that I gave Masamichi. Here, do that. I'm just gonna do that. Do I just Omni Slash on this guy? No, I'm gonna let Inami kill him, and we're gonna see how much we can do with Curse Speech here. Then Ratio Technique, just to make sure we kill the extra little tubby boy. Big debuff. How much will you do? 209k was that? Oh, so he's like AoE healing every turn. I gotta read his passives. That heal is kind of nice, actually. Does he heal everybody except for himself? We finished that with almost full HP on everybody. I've been saying that I've been waiting for a healer to make the teams a lot more viable. I didn't realize that Yuta as an attacker is an Omni healer for every single person. That completely changes how I'm going to be using him. Let me read this. When turn starts, when an ally other than self is no more than 60% HP, curse energy is no less than... He'll can only be used 3 times in battle when curse energy is no less than 10%. Recovers 25% of all allies except for self. Costs 10 energy for self, and then apply a free buff. And recovers 200% ultimate gauge for myself as well. Wow, that's crazy for a passive. And then he also has a chance to deal melee damage to an enemy while who perform melee attacks on him. So he has a free counter as well whenever they hit him. That is insane. Obviously, the initial CE is the plus 10 on the second dupe. But god damn, this unit's about to be so fun to use. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video for today. Obviously, I'm going to keep on using this unit, and we're going to save our currency for the next upcoming banner that we want to go in on. I want to be very, very careful with my in-game currency, and so the moment that we get the unit that we want, we're going to back out and do our best. Thanks for watching, take it easy, and of course, join us tomorrow for more of the Chapter 7 story inside the game. Bye-bye.